Father. Hello again, brothers and sisters. I am here to share with you some of the amazing miracles that have taken place since 40 Days for Life kicked off on September the 22nd. But before I do, I want to recognize the people who have made this celebration and made this vigil campaign possible. We didn't get a chance to introduce them at our kickoff event on September 21st because it was just so jam-packed, so I want to take a moment to do that right now. First of all, I want to recognize the co-director of this campaign, Joanne Underwood, who's also the CPLC Convert to Life Director. Joanne, where are you? Over there in the corner. Thank you, Joanne. Joanne has poured herself out, and she's still running a full-time ministry, so we thank Joanne so much for her sacrifices. Please continue to pray for her and the sidewalk counselors that are trying to be out there in front of all 5 abortion centers in Dallas for 100 killing hours. When an abortion clinic is open, this ministry ensures that there are 2 sidewalk counselors on the corner offering women loving alternatives to abortion. So we thank Joanne and her team of sidewalk counselors. I also want to recognize some of the prayer team that's with us here today. Harrison Deton, where are you? Raise your hand. You in the crowd still? Harrison, there he is over there by the vigil table. Thank you, Harrison. Harrison has been calling churches. He's been putting intentions in chapels. Intentions that are read from the pulpit. He sent me a long list of all the churches that he has called. He has really poured himself out, been working behind the scenes with no credit. I just want to recognize him for all that he's done. We know that prayer is the foundation of this campaign, so thank you so much, Harrison. We can give him another hand. Thank you. Thank you. Also, 3 other people on our prayer team, Sean and Audrey Talreja and Rebecca Thompson. Is Rebecca here with us today? Okay, she's at the clinic praying, actually. So thank you so much, Rebecca, for your sacrifices. We can give them a hand as well. Our vigil coordinator, Susan Platt, who has had a phone stuck to her ear for the past few months, been calling churches constantly, asking them to adopt time. She has really poured herself out. Thank you so much, Susan, for your sacrifices. I also want to recognize our event/front of the house coordinator. All of the signage that you see here today, the parking signs, everything has been provided by her husband, Reg Platt, over there in the corner. He's waving to you. Thank you so much, Reg. Our nighttime vigil coordinator, Mike Swain. Where are you, Mike? Raise your hand. Mike has adopted numerous hours during the night, lost so much sleep so that he can stand for the unborn. Thank you, Mike, so much for all that you're doing. I also want to recognize our speaker coordinator, Stacy Smith. Where are you, Stacy? She's the one selling the bumper stickers over there in the corner. Stacy has notified our speakers about important things, sent them speaker letters. She's done so much for us as well. Thank you, Stacy. We also want to recognize our communications team, the director, Becky Visosky from the CPLC. She's waving there in the back. And Melissa Kukla, her assistant, who couldn't be here with us today. But these ladies, I can't tell you how many hours they have put in. If there's anything printed about 40 Days for Life Dallas, it's been produced by their office. They have done an amazing job sending out e-alerts, flyers, you name it. If you see it and it's written, they have done it. So thank you so much, Becky and Melissa. Then I'd like to recognize our media coordinator, Roman Ross. He's over here in the corner. Roman has been contacting news stations, radio stations, making connections, getting the word out about 40 Days for Life Dallas. So we've already had, several interviews on radio. So I just want to thank him for all of his hard work. And then Carrie Jones, our evangelization coordinator, she's over here at the table. Thank you, Carrie. She's been reaching out to the neighborhoods. She actually went door to door in her neighborhood and covered the entire neighborhood. I don't know anybody in the whole country that's done that, but Carrie has done it, and she's gotten a 40 Days for Life sign on every corner in her neighborhood, which is right behind the abortion clinic here. So she's done an amazing job. Thank you, Carrie. And last, I want to recognize 2 other servants of the CPLC, Patty Sherrod, actually 3. Patty Sherrod, where are you? Are you here? Director of Ministry. She had to leave. We want to thank her for her hard work behind the scenes. Director of Spanish Ministries for the CPLC, Aurora Tinajero. Aurora, where are you? Thank you, Aurora. So she's been able to reach out to the Spanish community. And then I also want to recognize Marie Wood, our database coordinator for the CPLC. Because of her, we've been able to get this word out. So I want to thank Marie for all of her help. She's right there in the crowd.
I also want to include this man who's faithfully come every Sunday to interview to take, with no charge, Robert Ritchie. He's faithfully there again, and he puts it on YouTube, so watch it.
Yes, thank you, Robert. All right. I have to say, out of all the teams that I've worked with in high school and college ministry and you name it, this is the best team I have ever worked with. I have never worked with such amazing servants to where I can call them on the phone and say, oh, we're missing this. And I have a servant step up right away. You know, the least of all, not the least of all of which is Mike Swain, our nighttime vigil coordinator. I think every time I'm missing something, I can call him and he will be there for us. So I really think that this event could not have happened without him as well. So I just want to especially recognize Mike. So thank you. Well, here are some of the miracles that we have seen out on the sidewalk. Since 40 Days for Life